At small forward, at 6'10", number 10, Jabari Smith Jr. The other forward, standing 6'11", number 28, Alfred Sengun. At one, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, the other guard, standing 6'11", number 7, Kevin. Your Houston Rockets head coach is Ida Udoka. And your Houston Rockets.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. And it's man in at the small forward. And for the Rockets, Durant is out there with Thompson. Then it's Alperen Sengun. And it's Smith, and it's Adams, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Demon. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Demon. The three, and Thompson sends it back. Smith outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Nets passing it around. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Executing the plan here early, still haven't missed a shot.
And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, Amen, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
No good from outside. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Man. Right side, Thomas. It's hauled in by Adams.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Man, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And finish off by Petey.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to Sengun. Back to Thompson. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Nets. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. The wing jumper off target.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
A nice shot by Katie.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
It's time to get down with your baskets. Let's go.
Eason's checked in. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets #1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Nets trail by 7. Here's Demon. To the middle. Here's Thomas. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Kevin Durant.
And one. Cam Thomas just flexing on him.
Team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Nets trail by 8. Tries the spin move. Pass to Thomas. Jacks up a 3. The shot misses.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Şengün kicks to Thompson. Şengün passes to KD. Back to Şengün. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Pass to Wolf. Misses the 3. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Eason, and the 3 ball is good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Looking to end the run, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
KD passes to Şengün. And Şengün comes it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
It's Thompson off the drive.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Yeah, Thomas can spread his selection out on the floor, which keeps the defense guessing.
Durant kicks to Şengün. Pass to Thompson. Looking for Eason. He gets it there. And it's Smith missing. And so it's Houston. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to San Antonio. Let's turn our attention now to the sideline for the latest on Michael Porter Jr. How's he doing, Alan?
Thanks. I just talked with Brooklyn's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip. which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Unfortunate for him personally, but he has been given the go-ahead from the team. We'll see what he chooses to do, given the unlikelihood that they make the playoffs.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with injuries.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Powell. He's out there with Traore. Tyre Williams out there with Sharp. And it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. Here's Williams. It's blocked. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. The Rockets making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. Outside Wilson. Pass to Clowney. Great defense that time from Şengün. And so, Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets. 17-point lead, their biggest. Eason's shot is good. That's one thing we see in this league. Teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
Şengün, no good.
That's rock-solid defense on a really good scorer.
And stolen by Şengün. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Powell with the steal. Here's Traore. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Traore's got his first points of the night.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The Rockets with another miss. Nets trail by 18. Williams inside. No scoring in this one. 2 points. That one goes.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
They are here, the one and only, What City, Texas.
Substitutions.
Your What City, Texas.
Here is Durant. And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
Both shots good from the stripe. When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long term.
Houston leading by 18. Here he goes. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Detroit.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Yes, that's definitely one that they want back. But you can't dwell on mistakes in the NBA. They need to forget about it, and it's on to the next one.
Here's Demon. Nothing on the board, and the Nets miss again. Pass to Thompson. Shoots. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 18. Here's Demon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, RJ, last season, the Nets making a pair of in-season trades to add future assets.
Dealing Dorian Finney-Smith to the Lakers, Dennis Schroeder to the Golden State Warriors. Brooklyn got back a bunch of second-round picks. Smart moves as they continue to build.
And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, it's stolen by Shepard. Pass to Durant. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Thompson misses. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. They trail by 18. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Shepard, the pass to Şengün. Thompson for the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 11 points.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
All right, let's go some love. Everybody right here, right now, for you.
Adams comes in for Şengün. And Smith subbed in for Shepard. 1:39 left in the first half of the game. Porter with it. Now Smith defending. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Porter with the steal. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Claxton the pass to Thomas. Here's Demon. And a miss there on the triple. Houston leading by 21. Adams down low. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Claxton. Down low. Demon. And he dunks it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now, here is Smith. 11-point game his last outing.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Demon. The kick out to Porter. It's up a 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. There's the lob to the hoop. It's picked off. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
.11 left now here in the second. Here's Demon. Porter. The shot missing. And so it's Houston holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Here measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Houston Rockets.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Too.
And circling back to the first half, what about these 2 point guards?
I always like these matchups because even though you're not always guarding each other, you're thinking, okay, you did that, now watch me do this.
Just like you and Kenny here in the studio.
No, you haven't.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Alperen Sengun out there with Smith. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Thompson. And it's Durant in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it pretty low, 34% thus far. Pass to Porter. The 3 from Thomas. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Richard, Steven Adams is a bit of a throwback, isn't he?
Yeah, he never takes a 3. He's a traditional big man. He wants to bang down low and dominate the glass. Steven uses his strength and his length.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Must have left your dancing shoes
numbers here on Michael Porter. Good season for him last year. He averaged 18 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Stolen by Durant. The tray. Cans it from downtown. Durant's got 11.
So fluid off the dribble. Sometimes Durant is just impossible to stop.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson.
First personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
First team
So,
foul.
Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Smith for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 15 points in the game.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
To the paint, here's Demon. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Adams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Nets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Line for the Nets. Cameron Thompson.
And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, oh, that's not easy to come by.
A new lineup here for Houston. Here's Demon. Yep, that one goes in there. Demon's got 8 points.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
He takes it in, and the rejection by Claxton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepherd. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets.
For your Rockets, number 8, Jason Tate. 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Here's Demon. He's got 8. Here's Thomas. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Rockets?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas's shot is off.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Thomas against Tate. Back to Thomas. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You see Thomas's confidence growing on shots like these, just taking it to the defense.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Houston. That's good from Thomas. Richard, Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket. And to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league. That's a key foul. That's his fifth. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
Fifth team foul.
The Nets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
The first free throw is good. Powell, he's checked in for the Nets. He's off on the second. Houston's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pass to Wolf. 27 seconds left in the third. Powell finds Williams. Frames the three-pointer. Williams has got 5 now.
3 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Rockets leading by 23. Now here's Capella. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Finney-Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Houston Rockets ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Michael Porter. Powell is out there with Traore. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 5, down low. And so here is Houston after the basket by Brooklyn. And Holiday has it in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pulls it from the elbow. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Shepard. And Holiday has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Swiped it away. One-on-one fast break. Shoots from 12. The rebound by the Nets. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Inside, it's tipped. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. And that's his first foul. Okogie's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Claxton's checked in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
He misses the free throw. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
For three, Okogie. Rebound by Williams. The Nets shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. It's Porter outside. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Easton passes to Shepard. The Rockets again can't hit.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Traore can't hit. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. For three, Okogie. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Powell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
And the Rockets making a change here. Crawford's checked in. Now here's Porter. It's stolen by Shepard. Here's Finney-Smith. No good that time. Nice D from Porter. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Torrey Eason. That'll be his second foul of the game. Houston making a switch here. Davison's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Mann's checked in for Powell. Pass to Thomas. Six on the shot clock. From deep. And again, it's the Nets missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Porter with a block.
Good work on the defensive end for Porter Jr. Timing things just right there to get the block.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Over in the corner, Shepard. The Rockets with another miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6, and it's in there.
Inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
2 minutes.
They could use a bucket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
We've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Finney-Smith to the wing right side. Here's Eason. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And the first one drops. Okogie's checked in for Houston. Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. And he makes both free throws. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Houston.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Amen Thompson.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Pass to Okogie. There's the three. It's good from long range.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Claxton inside. Capella covering. And Claxton throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Amen Thompson.